Bonjour, bonjour. I am so happy to do this partnership with Dress for Success. I'm a big fan. I've been donating to them personally since many, many years before I had my brand. So it's like really full circle for me to be able to donate some of the products I created to you, really from my heart, that is going to give you a little bit of confidence, whatever you need, a little bit of strength, a little bit of vavavoom, a little bit of spice and superpowers to make you feel like you got this. So I wanted to give Bisou Jelly because it's one of our best seller in our brand. It's a beautiful shimmer on the lips, a very natural. It's just gonna give you that little color on your lips that's never gonna look overpowering or makes you feel intimidated by it because it's very natural. The shine is gonna allow you to have this beautiful pout and it's gonna be very comfortable on your lips because you're gonna feel your lips hydrated. My goal for you in whatever I can do is to help you feel like you're born perfect. You're more than enough. You got this. You've been through a lot, I'm sure. And Dress for Success is here to support you in any steps along the way that will take you to the place you want to be. So I'm sending you all the love I have and a big hug to you. And I'm hoping that you will feel this energy of you got this in the products I'm giving you. And I think it's Coco Chanel who said that being different is being unique and being unique is being irreplaceable. It's so true. So never think about how you can be like somebody else or comparing yourself to anyone else. You are born perfect. I really do believe in this because I think we can all agree that Mother Nature creates things in the most perfect way and you are part of it. So just know your worth and carry it with you. Any steps that you are taking right now take you to the place like you really want to be. Sending you so much love from me to you. Bye.
Hi everyone, I'm Mark, Head of Education here at Violette FR.
I'm Dash. I'm the marketing coordinator on campaigns and retail.
I'm Samantha. I'm the design director here.
I am Heidi Maris. I am the president of Violetta Bar.
And I'm Isabel. I manage ecom and analytics with a little bit of sustainability as well.
How would you describe your personal style?
I kind of lean into whatever I'm feeling that day.
Okay.
So sometimes if I'm feeling a little more girly, feminine, I like to wear like skirts and mix and max like colors.
My personal style is I just like things to look like it's a part of me.
I try to be clean in the sense of still expressing myself, but looking presentable. I unfortunately really like black, so I'm wearing black all the time. But I love fun brands, fun, fluffy bags, pops of color. And I try to do that sometimes with makeup.
It's really important that you maintain a sense of oneself because that's something that Violette believes in very strongly.
Yes.
You come as you are.
Casual. I always just like to be really comfortable. So that's important to me because if I'm comfortable, then I don't feel like I'm kind of pretending to be this very corporate person, which I'm not.
When it comes to makeup, what are the things you're thinking about when you're getting ready to be in any professional environment?
As a deeper skin toned girly, I was always told to stray from bright colors. So like anything with like coral undertones, bright reds, etc. I was always told to go for more of the berry or neutral route or like just a brown kind of shade because they thought it'd be more flattering for my skin. But since I love bright colors, I didn't listen. They kind of make me feel extremely playful and just fun and happy, really.
Yes.
Keep it pretty simple. I have a lot of skincare that I have to use. But aside from that, I do a bit of concealer. I do my eyebrows, and then it's blush and a bit of lip liner, mainly using like a stain.
I like having fun with eye makeup. I think I gravitate more towards that versus like let's say blush or lipstick. Even like on a daily basis, sometimes I'll go crazy with like a blue liner.
If it's something where it's a little more kind of one color and I want to pop it with a lip or I want to play up an eye, I'll typically choose one thing and accentuate that.
Bisou Jelly, easy lipstick to wear, adds volume to the lip, has a color core in the middle, and an emollient ring around the outer part of the lipstick that's just going to add more volume, add some shine. Feel really, really delicious on the lips. And this is a really nice formula because it goes on so easily. It's great for a novice who has no comfortability with makeup, but it's also great for someone who's really experienced and just wants something simple. Bonbon all rose. Yeah, showing white. It just kind of like gives life to the face, right?
Even with a few swipes, it already comes off a lot of color. A little buff. really lightweight and it goes on very balmy, kind of similar to the Visu balm, but obviously not matte.
Because sometimes I think you avoid certain products because you don't want to have to touch up later in the day.
Yeah.
This is something that is almost a no mirror. Glide it on and
Yeah.
know that it's going to give you a little something,
Exactly.
but never feel too strong.
And no like cleaning up or fixing.
Exactly.
So this is Big, which is a new shade we're just launching. And I love it because it just has a warmth and but a little bit of like depth and it's just really, really flattering.
Our plume blush and latte pretty. And I'm going to work where Isabel has a little less natural pigment so that it blends in, kind of harmoniously brings all of those natural fleshy tones across the cheek. Fu, gently just stamp right on to where you think you would flush the most. Then use soft blending motions.
I feel like I'm lifted already in spirit.
Really about finding the right formulas that blend themselves,
Yeah.
but also let you play in color scheme that works for you.
And it goes so well with the lip.
Our Bisou blush, Marnie, sort of our more bronzy tone to actually work with the natural rosiness that you have applied to the outer areas of the cheek and kind of just swipe onto the cheek and a little further back towards the hairline. Then with the included brush, you can use really soft blending motions and you want to go in one direction, just softening and melting the color into the skin. Blend up a little bit below so that it really just looks like it becomes part of our natural cheek flush. The biggest tip I can give though is instead of using a really harsh buffing motion, it's really about the soft diffuse blending. If you want to just amplify your natural blush a little bit more, you can take Inez, something that will just give a soft brightness to the cheek, inspired by Violet's own daughter. She had this perfect, beautiful flush in her cheek. Mimic that same effect melted into the skin.
Ooh, pretty.
Louise and Melody. And when you're choosing two colors, you want something that's maybe a little more, not necessarily neutral, but softer in color, not as bright. And then having that juxtaposed pop of color, which has this radiance that's going to bounce off of the high points of the cheek. And you see how quickly it's just melting, kind of disappearing into the skin. So all you see is the beautiful flesh. Then you're gonna take maybe not as much, just a couple little dot onto the apple of the cheek, and then blend that in.
It just like lifts it.
You have some freckles. You want those things to not get hit.
Right.
You actually
It's
want them to be
transparency,
served.
yes.
Yeah. It just looks like it belongs to your skin. Lip nectar, staining lip oil, so you can actually use it to help define your lip and give the pigments and kind of shape the volume. Red shade, or you're going for something a little bit deeper. Whatever it is, it's meant to work with your features. It shouldn't work against them. Some eyeshadow and Fouille Violette. The simplest shadows to work with. They were deliberately formulated to be applied either with your finger or with the simple brush stroke. The beautiful thing about these is they blend themselves. Hint of color, but it just never looks like too much. It's really meant to be a veil, kind of transparent, up into the crease and focus the pigment along the lash line.
Yeah. It's just like that wash of color. So nice.
People will reach for a neutral because it's what's most comfortable and or safe. It's important to know that you can play with color. Sometimes it's just the intensity of color.
Exactly.
It doesn't have to be super strong and should never make you feel self-conscious. What are some tips you would share about bringing your most confident self to the workplace?
I had a mentor who once told me that a lot of the times people forget that when you get an interview, you're already qualified for the position. So now when you walk into the interview, it's your time to shine and show who you are as a person. I like to view interviews as a conversation now where it's just like, what makes me connect with who I'm interviewing for or the company I'm interested in, of kind of just approaching it as like a way to show why I feel like it's beneficial to the office space, what I can bring in terms of passion.
Showing your personality, revealing that, and doing it also through your image and what best reflects you.
To approach job interviews as if you've already gotten the position. This way, you aren't coming in a place of being on the defense and more about you're actually being able to interview them and seeing if this is a place that you actually want to work at. There's a certain amount of confidence you're giving yourself to not try to be presenting yourself in a way that feels inauthentic.
I think a very important thing is to be authentic. That really benefits you throughout the process.
Right.
The best maybe feedback I get after an interview, and I also see this as the same way when I do interviews, is when you come through. Because I always see it as a piece of paper, the CV, the skills are the skills. But I think what sets you apart, who are you? How do you work? How do you think? How are you going to interact with the team, as you come in? So I think that's what's most important to me. How am I going to fit into your culture? What can I help the organization do?
All those pieces come together.
You feel good and you feel comfortable in your physical clothes, makeup, all of that. You're also comfortable in your skin, and you just it comes across and they can get that energy.
That's it. I hope you guys enjoyed all the tips and tricks and some of this great advice that we've gotten from everyone for walking into your next interview.